Hello, friends. As a demonstration of the advanced capabilities of Ukrainian unmanned systems and their commitment to minimizing unnecessary loss of life, even of the orcs, the operators of the 414th Magyar Birds Brigade safely guided on March 5th two invading soldiers to a point where they could surrender safely. The occupiers, stationed in an advanced trench, displayed a handwritten sign at their position that said, "We surrender." They showed it to a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone flying overhead. After verifying that their offer to surrender was serious, the brigade operators gave them real-time instructions through the drone, telling the soldiers to abandon their weapons, raise their hands, and follow a safe route designated toward the Ukrainian positions. The entire capture process was recorded by the drone, and in the footage you can see the two illegal tourists strictly following the instructions, which allowed the incident to show us the growing demoralization of the Horde's forces and the ability of the Mosquitos and their operators who are able to detect and act when these kinds of opportunities arise. The Minister of Defense, Mikhail Fedorov, indicated that more than 100 orcs have surrendered to Mosquitos during the winter of 2026. Directly contributing to the Prisoner Exchange Fund, which allows for the return of defenders and Ukrainian civilians illegally detained because of the war. Horde Z Mosquitos from the Ares team of the 57th Motorized Brigade go out to hunt the Z Horde in the direction of Volchansk and manage to take out a BMP-3. Then they started working on other smaller and larger pieces, like light transports, Bukhenkas, and Tortu tanks, which we already thought were a species on the verge of extinction. The invaders try to move their logistical vehicles at night, but now the Mosquitos can see perfectly in the dark, thanks to their thermal vision cameras, developed and manufactured entirely in Ukraine. This invader realized what was coming and treated us to an attempt at evacuation from a moving vehicle. At the end of the day, the Ares unit bags a BMP to a tank, a truck, and 4 light vehicles, and surely some orcs as well. Distracted, Ivan goes out for a stroll using tanks, boats, and vehicles, but gets a quick response from the police, Mosquito, who ruins the day for all the illegal tourists who dare to leave their nest to try to enter Ukrainian territory. Great job, guys. The Ukrainian defense startup U-Force has successfully demonstrated a new upgrade to the Magura Vi-5 naval drone, transforming it into an effective mobile anti-air platform capable of shooting down aerial threats such as Shahed drones. In tests conducted off the coast of Odessa, the Magura Vi-5 autonomously detected a target and launched automatically. Sting interceptor drones, developed by the Wild Hornets Collective, which after takeoff are handed over to an operator's control via a Starlink link that allows real-time video transmission. This new solution allows for the addition of a new layer of defense that can protect critical coastal areas and maritime access points against drone swarms launched by the Horde, creating mobile naval drone carriers that extend Ukraine's air defense coverage far beyond the range that coastal anti-aircraft batteries can provide. These vessels will soon be accompanied by the new version of the Magura B-7 drones, in which the American company Red Cat Holdings is adapting the autonomous Bullfrog turret, with the goal of providing a mobile and cost-effective solution to intercept different types of drones and attack surface targets. This integration is expected to allow the Magura B-7 to carry out more complex missions, moving from one-way suicide attacks to persistent, multifunctional operations. The Bullfrog turret is an intelligent system powered by artificial intelligence, designed to neutralize aerial threats, especially of the Shahed type, and it is compatible with M240, M2, M230, and M134 machine guns, with the possibility of eventually integrating laser systems with standard weaponry. Its effective attack range is 800 meters with a firing rate of approximately 850 rounds per minute, and it can identify and track targets with minimal human intervention. If we consider the Magura bolt circle diameter, an autonomy of more than 1,400 kilometers, and a maximum speed of 74 kilometers per hour, intelligence against a system that could become one of the main predators of the light ships that evade the pirate or operate in the Black Sea. President Zelensky announced that Ukraine is preparing an advance payment with its own funds to begin the process of acquiring multi-role fighter jets, Saab, Hash, 39 Gripen, and Dassault. Advanced intelligence aircraft that can identify planes? We consider the bolt circle diameter smart. Powered by artificial intelligence, it's the Magura artificial intelligence. Of a high-level mixed model, that of the ones. We believe that if Magura and the aircraft of the two, along with intelligence in the system, are high-level, they exist in an advanced environment like the bolt circle diameter, artificial aircraft, Lay 2-2. The first Gripen, likely the high-quality bolt circle diameter, intelligent Magura bolt circle diameter, 2 SI is expected to arrive this year, and a Swedish Hitler, in order to accelerate the integration of the system in Ukraine. Meanwhile, deliveries of the Rafale trackers are projected to begin at the end of 2027. The payment of the first installment makes it clear that Ukraine is determined to have advanced Western combat aviation, despite the serious fiscal difficulties the country is facing. But it urgently needs more fighter bombers to help defend its cities and to begin to retake the airspace from the hands of the Z-Horde's aviation. President Zelensky also made a working visit to the Donetsk region, where, in the heart of Druskivka, near the iconic Lovers Monument, he sent a direct message to the Ukrainian defenders and to the world, stating that the Russians are not giving up on continuing their war. Here in the Donetsk region, they are preparing a new offensive for the spring. He emphasized that the invaders are making preparations despite the heavy losses they are suffering, and they continue attacking in different sectors throughout the region. The president expressed his deep gratitude to the brave warriors of the 28th, 100th, and 24th Mechanized Brigades and the 36th Marine Infantry Brigade, who continue protecting not only Donbass, but the entire nation. Our soldiers are holding their positions firmly, but he insisted on the urgent need to reinforce the defensive lines and ensure that the brigades receive enough personnel, equipment, and supplies without delay. Difficult months are coming for the defenders, but do you know who it will be even harder for? Harder? Exactly. For the orcs on the front, who will have to deal with the makeup birds. Yesterday was March 8th, International Women's Day, so we wanted to honor the more than 70,000 women who serve in the armed forces of Ukraine and who risk everything every day to defend their homeland, their freedom, and their values. This number represents 20% more women serving in the armed forces than in 2022, when the Z-Horde launched their invasion. Duty called, and the women answered, serving on the front lines and in command positions as medics, snipers, engineers, Mosquito operators, and many other roles. Their bravery and professionalism have been proven time and again, and their presence on the front lines is proof of their dedication to service and patriotism. If you want to see additional content about the war in Ukraine, I invite you to visit our 2 new channels, where we present information about the war in a different format. Don't forget to check them out, and remember to visit our Patreon, where for just $1, you'll have access to a large number of uncensored videos and documentaries. Finally, visit our store, where you can find items inspired by some of Ukraine's most outstanding units. Take history with you. And with every purchase, you'll be supporting the United 24 program, which directly supports reconstruction programs, aid to the civilian population, and defense. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.